Outdoorsy is a service that
Hey everyone,
connects
welcome
RV
back to
owners
One
with
Cent
RV renters
Sports
like
Cards
us. It's a
YouTube channel.
matchmaker
It
for an
is
RV.
Friday
We
night.
absolutely love renting RVs because you
And
bring
we
your
are going
home
to
on the road with
do
you.
an
Once
Autopalooza. I've got weird music playing, I don't know why. We've got 14 prospect autos tonight. We have a new release from 2021 out today. Panini Prism. Draft picks. 5 silver prisms, 3 numbered parallels, 5 autos. Should be a fun one. So, I've got some weird music playing. I don't know why. I'll stop it. So yes, happy Friday, everyone. Welcome in. And let me figure out why I have stupid music playing. I was playing with Epidemic Sound before this, right before, and I was trying to download some music that we could play. I forgot to do it, but maybe I'll play it while we're doing trades. It might be loud. I don't know. So, anyways, baseball season fully underway. Wander with a home run today. Angels, don't look now, but they're the best team in the American League early in the season. And other than that, there's no like team that's just running away with it, really. I mean, there's some teams that are doing really good. There is one team that's doing terrible, and that is the Reds. Super loud, too. Okay. So, while we stopped the music, it's good to know that it was loud. So, I should have just done my normal thing. I didn't do enough testing, and my wife took my son to a hockey game. They got tickets. So, I'm flying solo with my daughter. So, I have her in bed, but she might come down and join us at some point. Knowing my daughter. So I was going to do all that. And then I was like, oh, I forgot you were going to the hockey game. So actually proud of my son. He has been at tryouts all week for his hockey travel team. And he did get the invite for the final cut of the AA team, which in Columbus is a really hard team to make. And he's the goalie. So he has a shot at AA. He's going to go do that on Sunday. Got that invite today. His parents were much more excited than him. I showed it to him. He was on spring break, and I'm like, check it out. And I made him read the little invitation, and he goes, oh, cool. Like, literally, he was like such a teenager about it. Oh, cool. And I was like, aren't you excited? He goes, yeah, yeah. And I was like, so anyways, I think the parents are much more excited than he was, but he's been working hard at it, so I'm proud of him. The good news is it probably means he will at the very least make the single A team. But there are 13 goalies trying out for 4 spots. So if he's one of the top 4, I'm going to be happy for him. It was kind of like, so Kevin, you were right. It was if you go on Epidemic Sound, which is nothing but royalty-free music, I have an account with them. I rarely use it. I don't know why I pay for it. I'm not a big fan of royalty-free music, but I was looking at surfing and water sports sound music. So you are right. It should sound like a beach concert. So let's see. We got Brad in the house. We only have one break tonight. Got Brad in the house. We got Chris Day. The chances of Chris Day not getting an auto tonight are about as long as the sun not rising tomorrow. So we have, like I said, we got 14 different autos. I'm pretty excited. I always like mixer breaks. Oddly enough, this is all 2021 product, but we will be doing the new Panini Prism. Just came out today. 2021 Pro Debut, which was one of my favorite value sets from last year, because these boxes went for a little less than $100, and you could get 4 autos out of them and a very nice checklist in there. And then, of course, you got to throw some Bowman in, some Bowman Sterling if you're going to be doing a prospect break. It's just not the same if it's not Bowman. If you give me a second here, I'm going to adjust my camera a little bit. Now we look a little bit better. So we'll keep an eye on the scores tonight, but because, as you can see, that is Henry Davis in his Louisville, there will be some cards in here where I'm going to have to look up the prospect. I do not know all 225 prospects that you can actually pull out of here. So Probably not going to see a lot of Mike Trouts. There is a very cool card in this checklist, however. There is a Sandy Koufax draft pick card, and you actually can get them autoed. If we pulled the Sandy Koufax, I'm going to go nuts. That'd be such a cool card to pull. So Detmers is on the mound tonight. We'll see if he can do better than he did last time. I'm so on the fence about Detmers. I really believe he should be at the AAA level, and the Angels should not be forcing him up like they are. He has all the stuff. I just worried that we're destroying his confidence by having him up just 1 year too early, or maybe even 3 months too early. But we'll see. All I know is the Angels look good lately. Shohei took a perfect game into the 6th inning the other night. That was awesome. Against Houston, no less. Taking 2 out of 3 from Houston in Houston. That was awesome. So we got Brian Adams in the house. Mr. Lundy is in. Right, so Brad, here's how we are going to work. The few guys that don't have MLB teams, because there are a few players like that in this set. Here's how we're going to work. If they were drafted by a team and did not sign, the team that drafted them will be the guy. Kumar Rocker would be the big name. Kumar Rocker was drafted by the Mets, and for whatever reason didn't sign. He was drafted like 10th overall. He didn't sign with the Mets, but that will be a Mets card. If for whatever reason, I haven't totally scrubbed the checklist, but if for whatever reason there's a guy that is like undrafted and unsigned, that card will get randomized. The good news is there's only like 40 cards in here, and most of them were, at least half of them we're going to know. I did put a message into Discord saying, hey, we'll do a social every time I don't know one, or if I guess wrong. I don't know that that's a good idea. I no need to get sloshed going into the weekend. You can hold that for Saturday. So like I said, one break. Here's who's in the break. We got Fenster's Finds, Kevin R, Echo, J Ches, Chris D, Captain John, Bethany, John B, JR's Cards, Joey Otto, Zach O, Ryan Lundy, aka Ryan Lumberg, Brad, Good Luck Chuck, Julian, and Old Style 82. So yeah, we'll probably do this box second, is my guess. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm just excited to get 14 autos. The last few breaks we've had have not been auto heavy. So tonight we're going to change all that. We're going to go real heavy on the autos, and there will be parallels and stuff like that. So it should be fun. So like we always do, let's see, we're at 9:07. We've been on. Be easy. I'm drinking martinis tonight. Well, however we want to do it, we'll figure out how to mix some socials in. So like we always do, we're going to roll the dice. I'm going to do the blue dice tonight. We'll roll the blue dice. And we're going to roll it twice. The first time we roll it is going to tell us how many times we need to randomize the teams. Second time will be for the break participants. However many times the dice says to randomize, we'll randomize it that many times. So there'll be 2 randomizations. At that point, that'll tell us who gets which team in the break. If you don't like the team you got, we open it up for trades. You can ask the owner of the team that you do want if they want to trade for the team you have. And if they agree, we'll make the trade on the spot. We'll leave that open for a few minutes. Then at that point, we get to ripping. So, like I said, there's only one break. Probably not going to be that long of a stream tonight. Not a ton of cards in the break. But the first thing we got to do is roll the dice. And we get a 2. So 2 times only for the teams. Trying to get a playoff game over. The school we're playing good at football, bad at baseball. I'm my little league team that I coach. I had to coach them all week because because my other coach that I coach with was on spring break. And the good news is I think I have these kids jacked up for tomorrow and our game. We'll see. but the hitting has really come around in the last 3 practices. Let's see. There's everyone in the break. So our teams, we're going to randomize twice. So we'll see what happens. Our pitching, it's springtime. Let's just say it's springtime. And our pitching, yeah. We have people that try and throw the ball over the plate. Are they good at it? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Twice. 1 and 2. Cardinals on the bottom. Twins on the top. But yeah, our pitching is a work in progress. I try and find like the words MLB managers use. So let's see. Let's go back to the desk. We'll roll the dice again. Go. Give us something more than a 2. How a 1? We're not doing that. A 1 doesn't work. All right, a 3 will work for us. So 3 times on the break, participants. But we do have, so long as I can get those bats coming around, I worked a lot on that. It should be okay. It's fun to get out there. I'm actually excited for tomorrow because we're finally getting like a mid-80s I think we play at 2 o'clock tomorrow. So we get like a mid-80s day. It's supposed to be sunny. Gonna have to put the sunscreen on, fill up the big water bottles. It's going to be great because up till this point, we have been playing. On Monday, it was literally snowing in Ohio. So if you ever want to know what spring's like in Ohio, it can snow and it can be 84 degrees all within a week. So here we go. 3 times. 1 and 2 and 3. All right, Mr. Lundy on the bottom and JR's cards on the top. Copy pasted that right. Hold on. Go. We'll bring it in like this. We'll hide everything. Alphabetize it. Hide all that so there's no confusion. Alphabetize and let me bring chat up and we'll open it up for trades. And this is how the break shakes out. We got the Angels going to Mr. Lundy. J-Chez getting the Astros and the A's. Blue Jays going to R. Lundy as well. Braves going to Old Style. Brewers going to Echo. Cardinals going to R. Lundy. Cubs going to John B. Diamondbacks going to Echo. Dodgers going to Joey Otto. Giants going to Fenster's Finds. Guardians to Julian. We've got the Mariners going to JR's Cards. Chris D gets the Marlins. Mets going to Zach O. Nationals going to Echo Cards. Orioles going to John B. Padres to Brad P. Phillies to Bethany. Pirates to Zach. Rangers to Brad. Rays going to Captain John's Cards. Red Sox going to Zach O. Reds going to Kevin R. Rockies going to Bethany. Royals to Joey Otto. Tigers to Good Luck Chuck. Twins to JR's Cards. White Sox go to Fenster's Finds. And the Yankees going to Chris D. Meanwhile, Brian Adams comes in with a super generous $10 super chat. Said, I sent 3 cards to Beckett. They're all in the grading process now. Fingers crossed. Beckett Grading Services. Tough grades. If you get the pristine, that's awesome. The 9.5 works just as well, too. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Thank you very much for the generous super chat, Brian, and thanks for hanging out. So let's see. We've got, so this is a different Zach. This is Zach O. This is not the sheriff. This is Zach O, offspring of Joey Otto, the father-son duo. Captain John, no twins? Captain John pulls down the Rays. He'll take it. There should be Wander all over in 2 of these sets. Shalani, hello. So yeah, so our baseball team, we had to it's spring, and if you know spring rec leagues, they are sometimes sparsely populated because they compete with soccer, they compete with some of the winter sports like hockey that are still ending, basketball, all sorts of different sports. But soccer's kind of the big one. And so sometimes you got to string together a team that maybe in the summertime definitely wouldn't be that way. We had one kid. Most our kids are either third grade going into fourth, or they are fourth grade going into fifth. And for whatever reason, we ended up with a second grade kid on our team. He was trying his best, but we finally had to say, this is kind of a safety thing. He's gonna get hurt out here. Because we've been coaching some of these kids for a long time, and some of our kids are really good. They probably should be on travel teams. But for whatever reason, we have duped them into staying with the rec league. But there's probably 4 kids on our team that could definitely play some form of travel baseball or club baseball at the very least. And this kid was out here. We were teaching him how to throw, had no idea how to catch. And that poor kid almost got beamed in the face by a ripped to first base. It was right after that practice, we said, nope, we got to tell the league. So the good news is we got the kid back in coach pitch where he belongs. Sad to see him leave the team because he was a nice kid and everything, but it was shocking. It was shocking. And you, as a coach, remember back when you coached like the 7 and 8 year olds. And that's kind of the level they were at. And then when you see them when they're 9 and 10, it's amazing how far they come along. They're light years better than they were 2 years ago. All right, so let's see what we got. Yankees up for trade. Tigers for Yankees. All right, well, that Tigers, Yankees. We got Tigers, Yankees. Hold on. Yankees up for trade. So Chuck, Tigers, Yankees. Oh, okay, I was looking at the Twins. Okay. So Chuck trading out of the Tigers spot and into the Yankees spot. And Chris out of the Yankees spot and into the Tigers spot. Yeah, well, so the reason he was at first base was not because we had him playing first base. We had him there because he was running in a pseudo, like, hey, we're going to teach you how to lead off and steal. So we were like putting kids in while we had our better hitters, and we had a couple fielders out there. And he sat there staring at the ball. That thing, it missed his face by about 6 inches. And it was shocking how he didn't move. It was like coming right at him. He didn't try and get out of the way. He just, boom, and it whooshed by his face. We had been playing him in right field and trying to mix him in because we have to play kids in the infield. Thank goodness we figured that out, because there's no way he would have gone the whole season without something bad happening. And at the end of the day, it is about safety more than anything else. Put the sheriff's name on the Yankees. What the heck? Chuck saying the sheriff deserves his Yankees. That is awesome, Chuck. Zach Freeburn. The sheriff. If I knew how to spell sheriff, that'd be great. The sheriff is in the Yankees. Chuck! That's super generous of you, man. Thank you very much. He's not even in here. He'll just be surprised. I could text him right now and say, by the way, you just got the Yankees. It was a deer in the headlights syndrome. That's exactly what we said. So yeah, but now that we're through a few practices, hopefully past all the cold and the weird, we've been getting a ton of rain out here. So hopefully we can kind of get some traction going with the team. And what's interesting is my son's on the team, but there's been so much hockey tryout stuff that he's missed a bunch of practices, but he still comes out. And he is one of the there's about 3 kids on the team where I can say, hit it on the ground, give me a line drive, try and hit it for power, and they know how to do that. And he is also still easily one of our top 2 defenders. The kid he's not like his dad. He's like athletically gifted. Whereas I always had to work really hard to do that stuff. He just comes out there, no practice. He's like, oh, okay, here, bink. And so you're like, what are you doing, kid? Meanwhile, we got other kids that we got them out there every weekend. And they're always like swinging and missing. And you just are waiting for them to get that moment that it clicks. And it doesn't work for everyone. So I don't know where my son got it. He had to have got it from his mom because it is not from me. All right. So Chuck coming in with a $10 super chat saying, good luck, everyone. Gotta run. Be ready for fire. Chuck is running. Gives up a spot, says, I'm out. Gives it to the sheriff. Chuck, super generous of you tonight. Thank you for the super chat. Thanks for kicking a spot over to the sheriff's way. And I hope you have a fantastic weekend. If you can come back a little later, feel free to come back. He's going to go watch that Angels game. I know what Chuck's up to. He's got 20 minutes before that Angels game. Ian says, good luck, y'all. Pull some heat. All right, so I haven't even said trades going once. I'm talking about my baseball team too much. We're also going to say trades going twice right after it. So if there's any other trades, not a real hot trade stove tonight. And then we'll get to ripping. Probably do pro debut first. So do any of you guys have kids that are playing Little League ball? And if so, are they playing travel? Are they playing rec? Are they playing club? Or are they at the high school level? And what's the team look like this year? Birthday this weekend. Going to the Angels game Saturday. Who's pitching tomorrow? Well, if it's Detmer's, Syndergaard pitching tomorrow? Might be Syndergaard. Is it Syndergaard? Or is it, it's not Lorenzen. He pitched earlier this week. It's got to be Syndergaard. Because he didn't pitch in the Astros series. That's going to be a good one, Chuck. Have fun at that. Post pictures. I miss it. I miss Anaheim Stadium. I miss it so much. My first baseball game of the season will be May 15th. Going to the Clippers game. Taking my daughter. Because as soon as I figured out my son and my son and my wife were going to the hockey game tonight, my daughter got mad and goes, why does he get to go and I don't? And I said, we're going to go to a baseball game. And I bought us sweet seats at the Clippers game. 0 kids. Work consumes my life. And Chuck, happy birthday. In fact, hold on. We'll do one more thing. We got time tonight. We definitely have time. And since Chuck has been so generous, let me see. I have these actually organized. What I like to call my inventory, which is more just like a PC of sealed wax. We'll stay in the theme. My high school senior daughter only does track. Track is like really competitive. 56. Chuck, well, before you go, maybe you can hang around. I'm going to give you a Val pack of 2021 Bowman for your birthday. Happy 56. And we are going to say trades closed. And we'll rip that for you right now. And then we'll get to the break. So, since it is Chuck's birthday tomorrow, and he's going to the Angels game, fellow Halos fan, let's do a quick birthday rip, and then we'll get to the break. Like I said, we only got one break tonight, so we got time. These will have the camo parallels. Let me get chat pulled back up 1 second. Actually, let me get set up right now. That real quick. And there we go. Okay, so these will have the camo parallels in it. think it has 5 total, if I'm not mistaken. See what we can get. And Chuck, you throw a $10 super chat down and throw a spot someone else's way. It's the least we could do. So here we go. We're going to get Christian Javier, Braylon Marquez, Shohei Ohtani for the Angels fan, Charlie Blackmon, Brian Anderson, Mr. Bryce Harper. And look at that. Futurist Jason Dominguez. That's sweet. Take that one. Nice Dominguez. Do a little card garden action for you. Camo, Nick Lodolo. And since you had the Yankees originally in the break, traded in for them, how about a first camo Antonio Gomez? So Chuck, 56 years old. But I believe it was the words of Roberto Clemente that say, if you didn't know how old you were, how old would you be? Still one of my favorite quotes ever. So 56. So, oh, look at that. That, my friends, is a gold card right behind there. We've got Edward Cabrera and Royce Lewis, gold /50, former first overall pick. And the generosity of Chuck pays off in the form of a Royce Lewis 7/50. Awesome. 2017 first overall pick. Trying to put it all together this year. That is a sick one. Congrats on that one, Chuck. Happy birthday. We got Montero, Brett Beatty, Jackson Rutledge, and we still got 1 pack to go. I think we're going to have 3 camos in here. Because I know at the age of 44, like, birthdays aren't as fun as they used to be. You're kind of like, oh my God. Like every year, you're like, well, I guess I'm a year older. There's Mookie, Alex Bregman. And then I always try and remember that, like, yeah, but I don't feel middle-aged, really. There's a nice little Fernando Tatis, Rendon, and how about a Jarren Duran, Tristan Casas, and C.J. Chatham? It's a nice one. Talent pipeline for the Red Sox. Alec Bohm, rookie. And for our camos, we get Nick Bitsko. Marco Luciano. Nice one. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding, that's a sweet hit. Out of 50, out of a Val pack, you could buy 2 or 3 hobby boxes before you get a gold /50. Then we got Daniel Espino as well. And we get Gabriel Arias, first Bowman Chrome, Xavier Edwards Chrome. And we'll end it for Chuck on Andrew Dahlquist, a nice little Brandon Marsh, and an Adinso Reyes first. So, Chuck, happy birthday. That was a great Val pack. Marco Luciano camo, Antonio Gomez first camo, Jason Dominguez, and a Chrome gold /50 Royce Lewis. Sweet one right there. Chuck, happy birthday, man. Enjoy the game tomorrow. Thanks for all your support. And thanks for your generosity tonight. So, now we have the main event. There we go. The break. So what do we want to do first? We're doing pro debut. We're doing pro debut first. Got 4 autos. Kind of put these up. Here, we'll tell. I'll put those up over here in the corner. Gonna stay up? We're gonna stay up or no? Mike Trout, you're supposed to hold on to those. Okay, there we go. That'll work. So let's get into it. So as I say, every time we do a live stream, obviously lots of people you can watch break cards. Lots of channels to support. I hope you support as many as you can, but thank you for supporting mine. Patreon, special thank you to you, subscribers. special thanks out to you guys as well. The support that you guys do, it really is what keeps me going, and it is the reason I do this channel. So thank you very much. Hopefully we can hit some nice cards tonight. We're going to hit a lot of autos. We know that. Maybe hit the foghorn. Who knows? We'll see. Let's have fun with it. Let's begin 2021 Pro Debut. Well, thank you, Tim. I got the 1968 Ryan to complete the Los Angeles Angels Hall of Fame set registry on PSA. I could only afford the 6, which is collector grade, a collector's grade. It is amazing how when you go from the 6 to say like an 8, it is thousands of dollars difference. But you get what you can afford. I needed that to complete the set on the PSA set registry. The other one is that one. It is a hard set to complete because that's the Rod Carew rookie. There's some easy ones on there, like a Chuck Finley 1987 Topps rookie. That's an easy one. The 1992 Garrett Anderson Bowman. That is a fairly easy one to get, but there are some ones on there that are not easy. Don Baylor, that's a tough one. I believe that's the 1971. I think that's the year Don Baylor. But yeah, the Nolan Ryan is weighted a 10 on that set. It is a difficult card and difficult set to complete without having a little bit of money. But yeah, but thank you very much. It's one of my pride and joys. It's actually one of those cards that when I was a kid, it's like, man, that'd be such a cool card to have. And I finally got it. So let's see. Let's do it. First pack, Pro Debut 2021. Now keep in mind, we will be in our minor leagues, but these are a little bit easier because it does, for the most part, like there we go, Dodgers. And then we get these cool ones. Some of my favorite cards. I love this subset. The draft picks in the 92 design. That's a nice Pete Crow Armstrong. That one's going to the Mets. Pete Crow. Then we have Heliot Ramos. And I believe, yeah, see, this is where it becomes hard. It says Richmond Squirrels. Then let's see, Cody Hosey. That's another Dodgers card right there. AJ Vukovich for the Diamondbacks, Dylan McLean, Travis Swaggerty, and Jeremy Pena. And if we got to look these people up, we will. But it's fun sorting these breaks when you have all the major league teams, because sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, this is so hard. And you do have to look them up. You basically have to go look up all the minor league teams and go, who are these people affiliated with? It's actually made me much more knowledgeable about the minor. This set will make you very knowledgeable about minor league teams. So we get a nice Austin Hendrick here for the Reds. It's a sweet one. We've got Victor Mesa Jr., Asa Lacy for the Royals, another nice one. Yeah, if we can match the Trout, that would be real nice. Real nice. Corbin Carroll on the hops. We've got Tyler Gentry. Royce Lewis, another one, obviously, for the Twins. We've got Adinso Reyes. We hit both of those. And then we have William Holmes. And, come on. Petey Halpin. Looks like we're going to have an orange coming up. Jeremy De La Rosa, Carson Tucker on the Indians, and it is most definitely an orange parallel. It will be Nick Bitsko for the Rays. Mr. Bitsko, orange parallel, numbered to 25. 24 out of 25. Nick Bitsko for the Rays. Going to the captain. No Twins for the captain tonight. Instead, an orange to 25, Nick Bitsko. Nice little parallel right there. We will take it. Then we have Matthew Allen. The Cyclones. You got Marco Luciano for the Giants. I'm trying to remember who the Cyclones are with. Andre Lipkis and Adam Seminaris for the Halos. Giants on the flying squirrel. Paulie one time. Paulie's in the house. VP of Ops, Mr. Paulie, how are you this evening? We've got Carlos Rodriguez, Michael McVaney, Trent DeVoe, another one for the Halos. Then these ones are sweet. Love these ones. For the Yankees, young Derek Jeter, minor leaguer Derek Jeter. That's a sweet one. That one's going to the Sheriff, courtesy of Chuck. Love that card. They have some pretty cool ones in here. We'll see a few more of them as well. We have Justin Foscue for the Rangers, Carter Baumler, Tyler Soderstrom for the A's, and Willard Patino. And this is the one team that is like an independent team, but they do line up, and he is signed with the Diamondbacks. Willard Patino. Next pack. Jose Tena. Robert Hassel. Nice one for the Padres. Going to Brad. Nick Sweeney. Damari Baylor. Nice one for the Cubs. Ed Howard. Got the Cubbies in this one. That's going to John. Then we have Nolan Gorman, obviously for the Cardinals. David Calabrese and Bo Naylor. Still have not hit one of our autos yet. Here we go. Nick Lodolo. The Reds. O'Neal Cruz. Nice one here. Pirates. The O'Neal Cruz, definitely. Who's got the Pirates? That's going to Zach. So we get a nice O'Neal Cruz for Zach. Let's do this. The Nick Bitsko. That's a sweet one. O'Neal Cruz. Glenn Allen Hill. And the nice Willie Mays for the Giants. Going to Brian Fenster of Fenster's Finds. Take that one. Then, as we continue on, Yordis Valdez, Jimmy Glowacki, Isaiah Campbell, and Mario Feliciano. I believe that's what the Feliciano with. Feliciano is with, that's going to drive me nuts. I believe he's with the Brew Crew. All right, Jesse Franklin. Miguel Vargas, that's for the Dodgers. Dylan Dingler. And we're going to have our first auto, I believe, and it will go to the A's. Brian Boevas, first of 14 autos in tonight's break. Going the A's way. Going to J. Ches. J. Ches, congrats on that one. Outfielder, drafted 2018 as a free agent, still only 20 years old, drafted in 2018, meaning he was drafted when he was 16 years old. It's amazing. That is amazing to me. Imagine, like, as I have a 10-year-old son, imagine he's getting drafted in 6 years. Are you joking? All right, here we go. We got Cole Henry, Seth Corey, Mason Wynn, and Jordan Groshans. And as we continue on, come on, these packs, there we go. JJ Bleday, looks like we got another parallel coming up. Vaughn Grisham. There's a nice Jaron Duran, but that's going to work as a reveal card. So we'll get the Duran sleeved up. But our next one going to be Slade Sione for the Diamondbacks. Green. Got the Diamondbacks. That's going to be Echo. So Echo pulls down the Slade Sione. I believe this will be number 299. We'll check here as soon as I get it top loaded. It is to 99. It is 65 out of 99. Slade Sione. So another parallel. Like I said, I remember last year when this set came out, and I was like, this is a fun set to open. It is all prospects. You get a decent amount of parallels. You get 4 autos. Just a fun box. Just a fun, like, surprisingly affordable box. And when I remember last year when they first pitched it in the sell sheets, they were like, oh, it's only going to have 2 autos. And then it had 4. They surprised everyone with it. All right, there's the Nick Bitsko base. Then we've got Noelvi Marte. That's a nice one for the Mariners. Going out to JR's cards. Then we have Owen Cassie and Alfonso Rivas. Yeah, no kidding. So young. Drafted, I mean, 2000, that's because, let me guess, he's from the Dominican. He is from Colombia. Colombia. That's how it works down there. Anywhere in Latin America. Jake Vogel. It's a nice one. Evan Carter. James Beard. And our next auto, yes it is, and it's going to be a parallel auto. Yordis Valdez, shortstop for the Indians/Guardians, going to Julian. Julian, congrats on that one. Yordis Valdez, shortstop, numbered 74. Come on. Whoop. All right, now let's try it. Boom. 74 out of 150. Also, only 21 years old. So, our first 2 autos, position players that are young. The shortstop position, one of the favorites, one of the darlings of the hobby. So, we got Valdez, blue parallel, 74 out of 150. Going to Julian. Julian, congrats on that one. And that is our second auto. And that's how it's going to go all night, guys. We're going to see auto after auto. Nick Lofton, Shea Langoliers, Gabriel Montero, and Victor Mesa. The other thing that Pro Debut reminds me of is like the flagship set before 2019, before everything kind of went nuts. We have like very clear, like blue, green, orange, not, you know, magenta, fire, this, that, and the other thing. It's just kind of a more simple set. It's almost nostalgic at this point. Grayson Rodriguez, Brandon Lewis, Ronnie Mauricio. Love that jersey. Kobe Mayo, nice one for the Orioles. Got the Orioles in this one. That's John. And we've got Riley Thompson, Landon Knack, Patrick Bailey, another one for the Giants, and Junior Severino. Chances he's watching Sione on the field. That's right, he did say that. Get the autograph. All right, here we go. Hunter Green, now at the big league level, setting records for most consecutive pitches over 100. What was it? Something like 38 pitches over 100 miles an hour in a row. Jordan Walker, nice one for the Cardinals. We've got Matthew Liberatore and a Mackenzie Gore Heat insert. That one obviously going to the Padres. We got Hudson Haskin, Eric Pena. There's Sione again. So now we have both of them. And Alexander Vizcaino. Tanner Burns. Mariel Batista. JT Ginn. And the major scale, Royce Lewis moving up through the minors. Going to the Twins and JR's cards. So the Royce Lewis major scale. Ben Hernandez. Then we have Jagger Haynes. That's a fun name. Warner Blakely, one of the Angels' higher rated prospects. Liam Morris. And as we continue on, Xavier Edwards, Alexander Vargas, Nick Frasco, Milan Tolentino, Trevor Larnach, now at the big league level as well, Brett Beatty, Michael Harris, and Mr. Adley Rutschman. We should see Adley here within the next 2 weeks, maybe 3. We'll see how long they keep him in the minors. But a nice Adley. That one going out to John B in that Orioles spot. These packs keep wanting to rip like that. All right, here we go. There he is, Mr. Jared Kelenic for the Mariners. JR's cards. Kelenic time. The Heat cards, yeah, so they, what's the other one they have? The Ice and Heat. So it's like the power hitters and then the great defenders in the minors. Colin Barber. And how about Jared Kelenic and Bobby Witt, same pack for the Royals. Going to Mr. Joey Otto. Nice. Love it. There's the Bobby Witt. Then we have Andy Pettitte on the Cannons. Another one for the Yankees, obviously. Look at how young Pettitte looks like. Just so young. So young. It's crazy. Ivan Johnson. Brian Buelvis. Austin Martin. Nice one. This one actually will go to the Blue Jays because he is wearing the Blue Jays uniform. He's on the Twins now. But this is still when he was on the Blue Jays, so we will give that one over to R. Lundy. Ryan, congrats on that one. Nice little Austin Martin action. What a pack. Austin Martin, Jared Kelenic, Bobby Witt. Plus a little Andy Pettitte thrown in there for fun. And we have Jose Rodriguez, Cody Hosey, Grant McCray, and our next auto, Yolbert Sanchez for the White Sox. Fenster's Finds. The Sanchez auto. That's a nice one. Another position auto. We'll take it. Auto number 3 on the night. 2019 free agent. Love it. There is auto number 3. Congrats on that one, Brian. And we continue on. Isaiah Green, Orelvis Martinez, Casey Martin up to bat. And how about the Yolbert base just for fun? Love it. All right, now we have Shane Baz. We have one of Austin Farmer's favorite prospects, Burl Caraway, Robert Puason, Daniel Cabrera, Jared Schuster, Alex De Jesus, Justin Lang, and a nice little Mackenzie Gore. For some reason, that card feels thicker. I don't think it is. Mackenzie Gore, that one obviously going Padres' way. The team that is no more. Yeah. Gage Workman, Eric Rivera, Alika Williams, and it looks like we have our 4th auto here, and it will be for the Cubbies. Going to John B. This one's going to be Riley Thompson. So we get the Riley Thompson. Thompson drafted Cubs 11th round, June 2018. So we get the Riley Thompson our first pitcher auto of the night. And that one going out to John B in the Cub spot. Let's see. Bigger card garden than I expected at this point. Here we go. Spencer Strider, Antone Kelly, and Mr. Reed Detmers for the Halos. Going to Ryan Lumberg. Detmers on the mound tonight. In fact, probably taking the mound like literally as we speak. Simeon Woods Richardson. Then we have Grant Levine, Clayton Beater, Hayden Cantrell, Spencer Torkelson. Torque also going to be playing this season. Should be fun. This one obviously going the Tigers' way, going to Chris. The Torkelson spot. See if we can fit Torque in there. Of course we can. Then we get a nice one here. Garrett Mitchell for the Brew Crew. Going to Echo. We have Hunter Bishop, Bobby Miller, Ivan Herrera. The Cubs logo is a very interesting one. The minor league logos. I actually like minor league logos more than the major league ones for the most part. Alec Thomas, Antonio Gomez, Jordan Balazovic, and that's the other one. How about another Adley? This one, the Power. So it wasn't ice, that's right. It's heat and power. So the heat is the pitcher, the power is the hitter. That's what it is. I was thinking it was heat and ice. Boy, was I wrong. So we get another Adley. Didn't we have an Adley up here already? Am I crazy? Could have swore we put an Adley up there. There he is. He's back here. All right, then we got CJ Van Eck, Deshaun Brown, Blaze Jordan for the Red Sox, going to Zach, and Kyle Stowers. Our next pack will contain Brian Mata, Julio Rodriguez, Julio for the Mariners. Going to JR's cards. I'll start putting cards down here. Daniel Lynch. And how about the Adley Major Scale? Coming up through the minors. All in 2019. I love how it's like 2019, 2019, 2019. So our third Adley of the box. Take it. We have Jeff Criswell, Luis Angel Acuna, McAble, 15th overall pick. Nice pitching prospect for the Phillies. Going out to Bethany and Matt Manning. Then we have Brandon Howlett, Riley Green, one of the top prospects in the game right now. Actually have a Superfractor 1 of 1 of his. Haven't got it graded because under the microscope, it has the oddest like corner. It's a perfect corner, but it's got like a frayed extra edge. And it's weird looking under a microscope. I know it won't get a 10. Colt Keith, and a nice one for the Red Sox. Tristan Casas, power insert. Then we have Aaron Sabato for the Twins. And Kevin Alcantara for the Yankees. This box has been fantastic. Kevin Alcantara. Then we have Jared Jones and George Kirby. So just a couple more packs. We got 3 to go in Pro Debut. Then we'll get to the new release today, the Panini Prism draft picks. All right, then we have Forrest Whitley, Ethan Hearn, Nick Maton, Simon Muzziotti, Max Mayer, 3rd overall pick. This one going to the Marlins. That one's going to Chris. Casey Schmidt, Jefferson Espinal, and Vidal Brujan for the Rays. Nolan Jones, Michael Ciani, Xavier Warren, Nick Gonzalez for the Pirates, Josiah Gray, Yenil Choi, Tristan Casas. I believe that's our second Casas of the night. And finally, Diosabel Arias. Our final pack for Pro Debut. Got us off to a nice start tonight. Some very cool cards out here. We've got Zach Daniels, Cade Cavalli, Tyler Freeman, and a Tim Lincecum Giants. That's a cool one. I just like this subset. It's neat. Lincecum with that big 12-6 curveball of his. Made a lot of money. Brennan Davis. And a nice CJ Abrams. Another one for the Padres. Sandy Gaston. And our last one going to be Josh Young. That one obviously for the Rangers. So, first box out of 3 down. We get a Julio Rodriguez. We get the Adley Rutschman. Oh, wait, here's... I put him next to Jared Kelnick. Look at how... By the way, Jared Kelnick and Adley Rutschman almost look the same in those cards. So we'll put all the Adleys next to the Adley. We end up with 3 Adleys. The major scale, the power, and the base. We do get the Jared Kelnick. We got an Austin Martin. We got the Bobby Witt Jr., the Spencer Torkelson first overall draft pick. We did get the Jaron Duran. We have the O'Neal Cruz. The nice Willie Mays. The Derek Jeter. And we also got 2 parallels. The Slade Cioni /99 green parallel. The Nick Bitsko /25 orange parallel. The Riley Thompson. The Braylon Buelvis auto. The Yolbert Sanchez auto. And the Yordis Valdez blue auto /150. So a nice little way to start that out. Also, kind of pass the hits around on that one. Always love it when that happens. Everyone kind of goes away happy. Well, let's see. We've hit like all of the prospects, Arshawn. We've had, if you like Kelnick, we've seen a Kelnick card, Rutschman. We've had Bobby Witt. For the autos, we just went over those. But we haven't opened, we still got 10 to go. So there's that. All right. So now the fun begins. I think I'm more nervous than excited to open up this box. Because knowing it's one thing to know the minor league teams. It's another thing to know all of the college teams. And if I get one wrong, we take a social. Or maybe we take a social just because. But set just came out today. Panini Prism draft picks. Let's see what it's like. Should be a fun one. If nothing else. We'll have 5 packs. Always love Panini and their packaging. Always don't love that they actually don't give us odds. They're like, well, we have numbered cards in here, and this is what they're numbered to. And you're like, wait, that's not odds. So each pack should have a parallel, and each pack should have an auto. Here we go. We should be in the 2021 Prism design. 29 different parallels we can actually get out of here. And this first card, what in the smokes? You guys see this? This first card, which is a Gunnar Hoglund, looks like it got ran over by a truck. I mean, what the heck? It is, look at this. Way to go, Panini. Holy smokes. Let's see what the rest of the pack. Well, way to go. Way to go, Panini, with your quality control. Now, the rest of the pack looks like we're okay. All right, so here we go. This is where it's going to get real interesting. So, hold on. I am just going to pull up Google now because I know I'm going to need it. I know for a fact I'm going to need it. 2021 Panini Prism Draft Picks Baseball. And we're going to say Nathan Hickey Baseball. So, all right, so here we go. We will get all of these, I swear to you. Nathan Hickey, Red Sox from Florida. The Gunnar Hoglund, who cares? Because that thing is, I mean, yeah, look at this. It is, I mean, that is almost, not almost, that is egregious enough to say, hey, Panini, why don't you replace this card? But then they'll just like, you know, who knows, take them 2 years and whatnot. All right, then we have Emmett Sheehan. And let's see, will it tell us on the back who they were drafted by? That's what I was kind of hoping. And of course, they're not going to. Austin College emerged as A-staff during a breakout. ACC honors striking out. So let's see, Emmett Sheehan. And we'll look up Emmett here real quick. I'll know some of them, but not all of them. I do not know Emmett Sheehan. Emmett Sheehan, drafted 2021, round 6 by the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, here we go. Then we have Chad Patrick. Look at this, Chad Patrick. Do not tell us where he came from. He is just Chad Patrick. No way can they tell us. So let's see. Some of these are going to be not easy. Chad Patrick is from, well, let's see. Arizona Diamondbacks. And we have Lonnie White. And that is a silver Prism. Another one where they cannot show a logo. Although there's a logo on the helmet. No logo down at the bottom. Interesting. Star wide receiver in high school. Caught the attention of Penn State. They must not have Big Ten. That must be what it is. So let's see. Lonnie White. Which there was a Lonnie White Jr. back in the day. Lonnie White is going to the Pirates. All right, now this one I do know. Donta Williams. Donta Williams. This one going to be a red wave prism parallel. Is it numbered? Not numbered. Donta Williams. That's Marlins, right? Let's see if I get it right. Was that Marlins? Donta Williams. Marlins? Marlins. Why do I think I'm wrong? I think he was drafted by the Marlins. We may have our first social here. Let's do this. Donta Williams. It's going to be, I've got to be right. Let's see, who's got it in the chat? Dun, 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 dun. It's going to be Donta Williams. Marlins. Oh, I knew I was going to say the Orioles. I knew it. I was just looking at one of his cards yesterday. That's a social. I got it wrong. I said Marlins. It's Orioles. Social. O's. What weird part is I knew that. I like knew it. I knew as soon as I said Marlins, I was like, no, that's not right. And the reason I said Marlins is I was looking at in fact, I sent it out to Jeff Pullins. That's why I was packaging up cards yesterday for Jeff, and I said, I'll give him this one. And it was an aqua wave refractor. So I saw I saw like the aqua blue, and I went to Marlins. Oh! Now this one I do know, and this is a sweet one. Our first auto, the fireworks auto, Sam Bachman, Halos. Going to Ryan Lundy. Nice one. Fireworks auto right here. I most definitely know that one. So we get the fireworks, our first auto. We got Lonnie White, Donta Williams. And for the Halos, Sam Bachman. Sweet. Then we have Max Ferguson for the Tennessee Vols. Max Ferguson. And that one is going to be 4. This is going to take a while, isn't it? Max. Now, the good news is there's not a ton of cards in here. Ferguson. And we should know some of them. Max Ferguson, 5th round. Padres. Another fireworks. So that one going out to Brad. Congrats on that one, Brad. Then there's that freaking Gunnar Hoglund. I can't even. It's unbelievable that that card made it in to a pack. Our next pack, we have Brady Allen. So Brady Allen, let's see. Do we know where Brady Allen's from? I can tell you. He is from the Marlins. Then we have Vinny. We're going to look all these up. Maybe we'll go through them and then look them up. So Vinny Pass. Oh my Lord, I can't even spell this guy's name. Pasquan. Pascantino. This one's by the Royals. He was drafted in the 11th round of the 2019 draft. Vinny Pascantino. And then for the Dodgers, check this one out. And we have a Tiger Stripe coming up. Holy smokes, this pack's going to be good. The Prospects, Luis Rodriguez. This one going out to the Dodgers for sure. This one going to Joey Otto. One of the bigger prospects from 2021. Love it. Beautiful card right there. Congrats on that one, Mr. Joey Otto. And we have the super rare Tiger Stripes. This is going to be Robert Alstrom out of Oregon. This one will be numbered. So the Tiger Stripes on regular Panini Prism are not numbered, but they're like a super short print. This one is numbered. It is 66 out of 99. So we get the Robert Alstrom Tiger Stripe parallel to 99. And let's find out. Let's find out, because I do not know what team Alstrom is on. But we can find out very quickly here and say, Robert Alstrom, drafted by the New York Yankees, going to the Sheriff. He's going to love that one. He won't even know what hit him. Not even going to know. All right, then we have our Silver Prism, and it's going to be Jack Leftwich. So a Silver Prism, Jack Leftwich. And Jack Leftwich is out of Florida. And he is going to the Indians, a.k.a. the Guardians. So that one going to Julian as well. Nice little Silver Prism right there. Then we have a blue parallel. Same pack as the Tiger Stripe parallel. And that's going to be Gordon Gracefo. And this one not numbered, but it is a blue. Gordon Gracefo. Interesting last name. We'll see that one every day. But we get a blue parallel, and the Gordon, let's see if I can spell that. Gordon Gracefo. Gordon Gracefo is a St. Louis Cardinal, so that one going to R. Lundy. What'll be interesting when I sort this, I'm going to have to go back and watch this so I don't look them all up again. And our second auto, a Silver Prism auto, Tyler McDonough. And he has been in Bowman products. This is a silver prism, not numbered, but a prism. Silver, Tyler McDonough. Kind of a nice one here. I'll take that one. And I'm trying to think. Should I guess it? Should I guess it? Tyler McDonough. I'm not going to guess this one. Tyler McDonough. Red Sox. Going to Zach. So Zach, congrats on that one. Nice silver prism. Then we have Mason Black. I believe Mason Black is also Mason Black. Mason Black, that's right. The Giants. Oh, J. Chez, you have Astros and the A's. Yes. Teresa, I did get your new email address. In fact, I sent an email to you, or you should have received an email to your new address today from me in regards to shipping stuff. All right, so here we go. CJ Rodriguez. So let me know if you did not get that, because you should have. I did switch that in my system. CJ Rodriguez. So yeah, so if you got the message there, make sure you have my new, yeah, so I do have all of that. So CJ Rodriguez, if you have not changed your email address in Patreon, I cannot do that for you. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I'm just like randomly top loading a car. I see Rodriguez and I think Jason Rodriguez. That is CJ Rodriguez. So if you have not updated that in Patreon, I cannot do that for you. But if you update it in there, you should be able to just fine get that all get all the email notifications from Patreon. You just got to go update it in Patreon. We've got Luca Tresh. By the way, the CJ Rodriguez, that is going to the A's. The Luca Tresh, who is in Bowman 2022, he will be going. Who's he got? Luca Tresh, I believe he was drafted a while ago. He's with Kansas City now. So he is with Kansas City. So the Luca Tresh goes to Kansas City. We've got Ryan. We've got Ryan Bliss. We'll figure out where he's going. Just so everyone knows, Ryan Bliss. The Twins, Twitter reactions. Saw that and I thought Twins. He's going to the Diamondbacks. Then we have a beautiful, what color is this even? This is a sick looking card. Liam Spence. This is like atomic refractor. This is going to be numbered, and I knew it was going to be low. It is like burgundy. I believe this is a burgundy cracked ice. Liam Spence, and I believe that is exactly what it's called. Burgundy Liam Spence to 23. 12 out of 23. Liam Spence. And Liam Spence, that one going to Liam Spence going to round 5, 154th pick overall. The Chicago Cubs going to John B. Now this one I most definitely know, because how do we not know? Max Muncy. That is a nice one. That is a silver prism. That one's going to the A's. That one's going to J. Chez. So J. Chez comes in and says, hey, who do I got? Well, you got Max Muncy. The draftee, not of Dodger lore. So the Max Muncy, and that is a silver prism. Then we have a red prism, and that is going to be for Tanner Allen. So Tanner Allen red Prism. Tons of parallels out of here. And Tanner Allen. Let's figure Tanner Allen out here real quick. Tanner Allen is the Miami Marlins. So that one going to Chris D. So Chris gets the Tanner Allen, and this Gunnar Hoagland card is just going to bug me forever. It's in my way. And we have our third auto. Oh, look at this one. This one's numbered out of 17. A Velocity, Silver Prism Velocity. Eric Sarantola, auto, numbered, is really low, 10 out of 17. Eric Sarantola to 17. Holy smokes. Eric Sarantola. And Eric Sarantola was the Royals. Going to who else but Joey Otto. Joey Otto comes down with an auto. Then we have the Kyle Manzardo Power Surge as well. So Joey Otto gets the auto out of 17. By the way, look at how beautiful this card is. I mean, that thing is sick. It's amazing. That's a dope looking card. All right, so here we go. Kyle, by the way. Kyle Manzardo. Just so everyone knows, that one's going to the Rays. So then we go to our next pack. 3 autos in. The parallels in this set are amazing. We got a Tiger Stripe. We got, jeez. All right, we got Mike Jarvis. I'm going to do this a little bit differently, just so we can get a little bit of continuity. I've got Mike Jarvis, Jagger Haynes. We got Cade Povich, which I should know where he's going. Another Power Surge, and this one is a Tanner Allen, and I believe this is a Silver Prism. This is a sick one right here. The Tanner Allen, beautiful card right there. Silver Prism. Awesome, Teresa. That sounds great. Spence is going to the Cubbies, by the way. We got Tanner Allen Silver Prism. Here's what we'll do. We'll look all these up all at once. Then we got Brooks Goswin, which some of these names I totally know from Bowman, and I'm like totally blanking on the team now. It's like so hard when you see it when they're in their college uniforms. But this is another Silver Prism. We're just getting Silver Prism after Silver Prism here. Brooks Goswin. Then we have a Blue Mojo, Dylan Dodd. That one, that's not numbered. Beautiful card, not to be numbered. Dylan Dodd, but hey, we are most definitely going to top load that one. Too cool of a card not to. We'll look up Dylan here in just a second. And our auto, going to be 5 out of 15. Jacob Steinmetz. And that is a red snakeskin auto. Jacob Steinmetz to 15. So we get 1 to 17. And we get 1 to 15. Jacob Steinmetz auto. Beautiful one there. And then we have, for Oakland, another one of these cool prospect cards. The Robert Poisson. That one going to the A's. Beautiful card there as well. So let's see. Let's look a couple of these up. We've got Jacob Steinmetz. That one is going to, I mean, just a sick, sick, sick card. Jacob Steinmetz is an Arizona Diamondbacks going to Echo. Then we have, the snakeskin is sick. All right, let's see, the Dylan Dodd. I do not know the Dylan Dodd. That's a new name to me. It is amazing how many prospects there actually are that get drafted. Dylan Dodd was drafted by the Braves last year. Actually a round 3 pick, so kind of a nice one right there. Then we've got the Tanner Allen. So the Tanner Allen going to be going to, that one goes to, hold on one second. Tanner Allen is a Miami Marlin. So that one goes to Chris. And we have the Brooks Goswin Silver Prism. Brooks Goswin. With the White Sox. So we've got Brooks. Cade Povich, I should know. Cade Povich. Why do I want to say Reds on that one? Cade Povich. Twins. Oh, that's right. It is Twins. Jagger Haynes. Jagger Haynes is going to the Padres, and Mike Jarvis. Going to. Where are you going, Mike Jarvis? The Pittsburgh Pirates, round 6. And finally, didn't we already do Tanner Allen? Here's another Tanner Allen. There we go. So we got the 2 Tanner Allens there. All right, so final pack. One more auto to go. Then we get to Bowman Sterling. I kind of like the way I figured that out finally in the 4th pack. Like, let's get through the cards. Then we can look them up. So here we go. We've got Taylor Broadway, Ruben Ibarra, Maddox Burns, and a green James Triantos green. That one is going to be numbered 32 out of 75. So they guaranteed 3 numbered parallels. We got way more than that. Way more than that out of this box. So we'll take that all day. We'll look up. So we got to look up James. And we've got the Silver Prism in this pack, which is going to be Dominic Hamill. Not numbered. And Shane Goosenberg. Red. These are, I'm assuming these are going to be exclusive to Hobby, because this is a Panini release, so you should see some of this in retail here in the next couple weeks. And our final auto, going to be another load numbered 11 to 25. Another Tiger Stripe. This is Griff McGarry, which, by the way, what an awesome name that is. The Griff McGarry Tiger Stripe auto to 25. So we had 1 to 17, 1 to 13, 1 to 25. My Lord, that is amazing. 11 out of 25. And then we have the Connor Norby for the Pirates, the draft standouts. So let's see. The Griff McGarry. What a name, Griff McGarry. You're like born to play baseball with a name like Griff McGarry. This one going to our Philadelphia Phillies owner, Bethany. Bethany, congrats on that one. So Bethany gets the Tiger Stripe to 25. Then we have James Triantos. Triantos is how we're going to say that name. And he is a Cubby. My phone was done. Chris. We got the Cubs there for the 99. Or no, not the 99. The 32 out of 75. So that one going out John B's way. And then we have the Dominic Hamill. I should know that one. I know the name. For some reason. Yeah, that's the Mets. Should have known that one. Maddox Burns is... I feel like we already looked Maddox Burns. I think Maddox Burns is the A's, but Maddox Burns. Oh, no, that's Dodgers. Dodgers. Then Ruben Ibarra, who was another... Ruben Ibarra is going to be the Reds. We've got a Reds one here. And then finally we have Taylor Broadway. We can stop using my phone to do everything. Taylor Broadway. Taylor Broadway was drafted number 185 in the 6th round of the 2021 MLB draft by the Chicago White Sox. So that one's going to Fenster's Finds. So, college stuff. A little bit of a little rough kind of having to look up some of these and which teams they go to. It makes it a little bit difficult during a break. However, let's take a look from the top. Outside of how this started with the junked up Gunnar Hoglund card, just straight up junked up. Let's take a look and just start from top to bottom. So we've got the Power Surge Tanner Allen Prism, the Tanner Allen Red, the Dylan Dodd Velocity Blue, the Lonnie White Silver Prism. Let's see. Let's pull out all of our autos out right now because the autos were intense. Another silver prism of very nice one right here, the Max Muncy. We had the Luis Rodriguez Prospects, beautiful card right there. Then we have a ton of different parallels, just a ton. We have the Donta Williams Red. Now it is not, that's a red wave. Then we have the Gordon, that's a hard one to say, Gracefo Blue. Then we start getting into our lower numbered ones. We have the Shane Goosenberg. Then we have Robert Alstrom. That one's numbered to 99. Tiger Stripe, Orange Tiger Stripe. The James Triantos to 75. The Liam Spence Burgundy Cracked Ice. That one's numbered 12 out of 23. And then we just went nuts with the autos. The Jacob Steinmetz Red Snakeskin Parallel, numbered 5 out of 15. The Griff McGarry, that is a Orange Tiger Stripe, 11 out of 25. The Tyler McDonough, that one's a Silver Prism. The Eric Sarantola, that one's numbered 10 out of 17. And then our first auto in this box was a very sweet Sam Bachman. That one's going to the Halos way, and that is a Firework. So our autos, absolutely awesome in this box. All low numbered, some nice names in there as well. We will take it. Now, a little rough. I remember doing that last year, and I had to do the same thing where I had to like look the people up. Maybe a little bit of a better box to do just like a straight up personal, or just buy a pack and get a guaranteed auto. Who knows? Maybe I'll do it that way in the future. Okay, but now let's get in to the Bowman Sterling, where we also get 5 more autographs. So here we go. Kind of the grand poobah of the break. Let's see what we can get out of here. Some of these boxes can be amazing. Other ones a little less so. So it's kind of luck of the draw when it comes to Bowman Sterling. But you got 5 mini boxes in the box. And we'll start with the middle one. So you got to open a box, open another one. Yeah, you would think, holy smokes. There it goes. I was going to say, I mean, I know that knife is dull, but it ain't that dull. So we open a box to get to another box to get to a pack. I loved the design of Bowman Sterling this year. So we'll start out for the Mets with the Francisco Alvarez. Beautiful one there. Then we have rookie card, Clark Schmidt for the Yankees. Going to the Sheriff. The Braves, another rookie card, William Contreras, and that's going to work as a reveal card. So let's see here. Let's pull these up to the front. We got a Christian Pache rookie card, another one for the Braves. But Pache, even though Pache has fallen on some hard times, but it is a Bowman Sterling Pache. We'll put him up there. We do get a nice Austin Hendrick. And our first auto will be, ooh, nice one for the Yankees. Going to the Sheriff, Austin Wells. Beautiful one. Austin Wells, a power hitting catcher for the Yankees. Which obviously the Yankees, that's kind of their MO. They like catchers that can hit. And Austin Wells is the next one in line. So we got the Austin Wells. Now we go to, let's grab the bottom box. Do this a little bit differently. Man, for whatever reason. I think it's just that it's like wrapped really tight. I mean, it is like really tight on these. All right, there we go. No need to open the whole thing. So Austin Wells, our first auto. Auto number 9 on the night? No, auto number 10. All right, here we go. Emerson Hancock, high first rounder for the Mariners. Going to JR's cards. Then we have Nick Gonzalez. Another one for the Pirates. Going to Zach. Matthew Allen. And this one's going to be a speckle refractor, I believe, auto. It's going to be Jared Schuster. The Schuster. For the Braves. Numbered 8 out of 99. Jared Schuster. Going to Old Style 82. Beautiful auto right there. That is a sick looking card. Numbered 8 out of 99. Schuster. The Schust. Drafted in 2020. And we get an Asa Lacy. The old, the Ace of Spades card with Asa Lacy is coming. And a nice Cabrian Hayes rookie card. Another one for Zach. So, Zach, congrats on the Cabrian Hayes rookie. And now we go to our third box. Let's see. We've got it is like, see, it is cutting it. It's just like really tight. It's like you gotta have fingernails. All right, here we go. Box number 3. We'll start with Hunter Bishop. Rookie card, Luis Campusano. Starting to get a little bit of hobby love, Campusano is. Then we have Geraldo Perdomo rookie. And our next auto will be, oh, that is a sweet one. Heston Kjerstad, Orioles, going to John B. Second overall pick. Now, Heston has had some health issues, not injury issues, straight up health issues, but a huge talent. May get delayed a little bit coming to the bigs, has some heart issues, but I believe he's going to be playing again this year. I think they've worked through a lot of that, so we'll see. But Heston Kjerstad, a very nice auto right here. Going to John. So John, congrats on that one. Love it. Then we have Nolan Jones for the Guardians. And a beautiful Julio Rodriguez for JR's cards. Bowman Sterling. Very, very attractive looking cards. So the Schuster, the Wells. I guess we'll do it like this. All right, so now for our fourth box. We go. See, it's like it's gone all the way through the box. And there we go. It's like I don't remember these being that hard to get the wrapper off. For our fourth one, we have Matt Manning, Alexander Vargas for the Yankees, and a Keibert Ruiz. We're going to go like that, even though that one is numbered. That is a refractor 166 out of 199, but that's going to work as a reveal. We have Kohei Arihara rookie for the Rangers, going to Brad. And we have Joey Bart rookie.
And Bart's got another one.
Whew, have a day, Joey Bart.
Wouldn't be a Bowman break without me getting Joey Bart. We knew this would happen. So Brian Fenster gets the Joey Bart. So congrats on that rookie. Joey Bart starting off kind of all right this season. Hasn't been awesome. Definitely holding his own. Keibert Ruiz, and that's going to be our reveal card for for the Tigers. Chris Day, Sterling Tender, Spencer Torkelson to 99. What an auto.
Boom shakalaka.
Love that card. Look at this. It looks like a dollar bill. I saw this and I was like, we've got something there that is not a typical auto. But that one deserves the foghorn. No way I'm not going to put a Spencer Torkelson auto to 99 in a one touch. Just no way I'm not doing that, you know? All right. So, congrats on that one. All right, so here we go. Chris Day, we almost went in a 14 auto break without Chris Day getting one, which would have been almost unheard of. But we do get the Sterling Tender. This is an awesome card. One second. Let me get it into... Go. We'll put this right on top. Then that is 3 weeks in a row for the Foghorn. Beautiful. Spencer Torkelson. That is a sick, sick card. Love it. And that means we get, oh, I just dropped them and they flew away. And they flew away. Chris, congrats, buddy. This one is sick. This is a cool card. I have never pulled one of the Sterling Tenders, but we'll take this one without a doubt. Plus it is Torkelson on top of it. Just sick. Troy, what's going on? I think it is a case hit as well, if I recall. 15 out of 99. Spencer Torkelson. Just a sick, just awesome. I have no idea what a comp would be. But I know that whatever the comp is now, in about 3 weeks, it's going to be more. Like if you hit one of these, it might be a quick flip. So let's see. Let's get this in a quick sleeve real quick. Love it. The Foghorn, 3 weeks running. Love it. Almost went the whole break. But like I said, that's an almost. In Chris Day's world, almost is the only thing that counts with him. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades and atomic warfare. Don't forget, we also had the Ruiz Refractor, 166 to 199. That one going out to the Dodgers and Joey Otto. So we got another numbered parallel here. That worked as our reveal card. Just sick. Sick. Look at that. That Torkelson just looks beautiful sitting in there. This looks beautiful. All right, so Shalani says, it's okay. All right, so our last box. Let's see. We'll go like this. We hit the Foghorn. I was waiting for it. We needed a big auto out of this break. If you're going to have 14 autos, we got to have one big one, at least. Let's get 2. Let's see if we can end on another bang right here. That is a really nice looking card. More cards should look like that. Just a nice big auto, but also a nice size picture. Not just all auto and no picture. Clean. Gives you all the info you need. And away we go with our last pack. Good luck, everyone. Thanks to everyone that got in the break, too. Here we go. We got Matthew Allen, Elliot Ramos, rookie card, Tristan McKenzie. Bring this to the back. Ooh, that's a nice one. Yoelki Cespedes for the Sox, going to Brian Fenster. You know I'm top loading the Cespedes Sterling. Kind of been PCing him a lot lately. We've got Nolan Gorman. There's the McKenzie. We'll get this sleeved up, but it will be a reveal for our final card, which is going to be a Jared Kelly, also for the Sox, going to Brian Fenster. The last box turns into a little bit of love for Mr. Fenster himself. We get the Jared Kelly auto. So, the Bowman Sterling box delivers a banger in the form of Spencer Torkelson to 99 auto. And all of our autos in here, we got some nice ones. So let's see what we got. We have the Julio Rodriguez, the Cabrian Hayes rookie card, the Joe Adell rookie card. We also have the Yoelki Cespedes, the Kyber Ruiz rookie to 199. And for our autos, we'll start with the Jared Kelly. Then we have, a child abduction alert in Springfield, Ohio. Holy smokes, my phone just like lit up like a firework. All right, Jared Kelly. I don't live in Springfield. Let's see, our next one, the Austin Wells. Nice one here for the Yankees. The Sheriff's going to love that one. Then for the Orioles, we have the Heston Kjerstad, second overall pick a couple years ago. Very nice one there for John B. Then we had the parallel, Jared Schuster, going out to Old Style 82. Nice speckled refractor, auto parallel Jared Schuster to 99. And then, of course, the Sterling Tender, 15 out of 99, Spencer Torkelson, just a beautiful card right there. Love it. That, my friends, is the Autopalooza break. That was a great box. I agree. Not all of those boxes are created equal, but that one definitely delivered. So glad we could get it. And congrats on the Torkelson, Chris. Let's see here. So 14 autos in. So that wraps up the break. Like I said, thank you for everyone that got into it. I do appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. All the hits kind of seem to get passed around pretty evenly, so happy about that. And next week, we have Donruss. I've actually been waiting for Donruss, so we'll probably do something fun with Donruss. Try and make it a cheaper break. Obviously not a higher end set, but always a fun one because they have a ton of parallels every time. They're going to have hot boxes. They'll have 3 hits per box. Plus, I mean, they have a parallel in almost every other pack, it seems. And some really fun stuff. Can't wait to see what some of the emojis are going to be like this year. See if they keep running those parallels. Thinking about maybe doing like a quarter case or maybe even a half case. Half cases would be a ton of cards, but maybe a quarter case. We could probably do a quarter case for fairly inexpensive. So should be a fun one. We'll have a ton of hits in that one as well. So we'll do that next week. Obviously, I will have a review coming out for it, just waiting on checklists. So that should be fun. With the PSA submissions, we have 2 that are out. One's already there. One's in the mail. We're working on another one. If you have PSA cards that you want to submit at that $50 level, I have a couple spots that couple people are already in this one. But hit me up on Discord or hit me up on Patreon because I can submit a couple cards for you. I'll, do it at the $50 thing. The only thing I ask in return is you let me make a video out of it. So it's content for the channel. Should be fun. I actually have a PSA reveal video coming out of some of my cards that I submitted a while back. I've actually been holding on to the box for a little bit. So I'll do a PSA reveal. I'm excited to see what my Marcelo Mayer Sapphire first got. I'm really hoping it got a 10 because that card as a 10 is a beast. So we'll see. I had a couple Joe Adells and stuff in there too. And I think I had a Wilman Diaz auto in there as well. So hopefully we can get some good grades on that stuff. So be on the lookout for that. But if you are interested in submitting PSA cards, definitely send them in. Just hit me up on Discord because I'll try and make it as easy as possible. I just need like a picture of the card, what the card is, and I need you to mail it in a timely fashion so I can actually get the submission in before this submission expires. Then just pay me the stuff, ship it to me. Once the grades come back, I'll let you know how much it'll cost to ship it back to you. I handle all the shipping out to Newport Beach and trying to make that kind of just something that I offer to the Patreons, kind of as a like, hey, if you're a Patreon, no need to pay an extra fee. I will submit it for you. I might down the road say, if you really want me to look at the card and tell you what it's graded by mailing it to me, and if I don't think it'll grade like a 9 or a 10, send it back to you. I might do that. Might charge a couple bucks to do something like that, but I think most of you know how to look at cards, but I can look at it underneath the loop and stuff. I'm not doing that right now. I literally just take them and put them into a case if they're not in the proper case. And other than that, I just kind of send them as is. If they are in the case, I don't even take them out. I just get them in the order and ship them off to PSA. So how's my terrible break streak going? Well, Echo, you did get, I believe you got 2 autos tonight. I believe you got 2. There was a lot of them, so there's 14. But I believe you got 2 of them. So, is the torque worth? Yes, the torque. I didn't actually look very closely at that. Unbordered card. Actually, it's not. This would be the border on that side, and this would be the border on that side. I'd have to put it underneath the thing. Hard to tell top to bottom what the border is, but I would assume That's tough just to know. Kind of borderless card here. But that looks okay. This is probably the better way to know. Look at the back. The only thing I would say is if the bottom is here, here, I'll try and do it like this. If the bottom of the card is the bottom of where it says Sterling Tender, kind of like right there, versus the top being there, where the top of the little blue and our border comes with the top of this little icon, like the blue rectangular icon, and then the bottom, it might be a little top heavy. But other than that, I mean, I could look at it under the loop. Other than that, I do think, I mean, yes, it's a Spencer Torkelson to 99, even if it gets a 9. I think you're doing okay there. So there's that. But yeah, it's pretty clean. I don't see, I mean, obviously I'd have to take it back out of here and look at the, I'd have to look at it a little bit more closely. But yeah, Chris, you wouldn't have to, just hit me up on Discord if that's what you want to do. So, but yeah, so that's something I'm trying to just say, hey, if you're a Patreon, just, you know, more ways that I could add value to your collecting enjoyment. Get a few slabs, and that way, you know, you're not sending them off to someone you don't know. I think you guys know me well enough that I'll, you know, I'm not going to be like, whatever it was that happened with Card Collector 2 and Mark's cards, a big hoopla about they were sending the cards to PSA, but then not paying for them, or at least Mark's Cards was doing that. But then like Card Collector 2 was like telling everyone, hey, send me your cards for submission. And then he was just sending them off to another guy to submit them. So I'm not doing that. Like if I say I'll submit them, guess what? I'll submit them. I'm not sending them to somebody else to do it. I get why people would be mad about that. Then that Mark's Cards guy never paid PSA and then filed for bankruptcy. And there was like $1 million worth of cards. And then they tried to get it all into the California bankruptcy courts and all of that. And they were like, yeah, no, those are assets of Mark's Cards. So he owns them. So it's interesting. And look at that. Steel City comes in with $50 super chat, says, I'm submitting the torque to PSA on Chris' behalf. Dan, that is awesome. Okay, so hold on. Here's what we're going to do. Chris, if you want to work with Dan and say, hey, you didn't have to do that, I'll submit it. Here's the 50, da-da-da-da. You guys figure it out. I'm going to assume that Dan has paid this for you. So, I'm going to say 2 PSA for Chris via Dan. Dan, thank you very much. Super generous super chat. When they're $50 in pink, they make me blush. So thank you for that. It must be Friday night. So that one is going to PSA in the submission. That is sick. Dan, I'm telling you, we have had 2 shining examples tonight. First from Chuck for just throwing a spot to the sheriff because he landed because he traded into the Yankees spot, then gave the Yankees to the sheriff and said, it's my birthday. We're getting out of here. Then Dan comes in, says, I'll do your PSA submission for you, Chris. And that, I'm telling you, not every community does that. So you guys make this community what it is. I just simply am the vehicle to allow it to happen. And it impresses me every time. So Dan, Chuck, if you're out there still, both of you guys, and really it's every one of you guys that does it. So you guys all do a fantastic job at making this, like, it is an honor to host a group like this, because you guys, it is amazing to me how you can go around this hobby and find a lot of seedy underbelly, and it's not hard to find. And it is something that you don't see often in our group. And the rare times that you have seen it in our group, it is amazing how everyone bands together and is like, not that guy, he's got to go. So you guys, it's stuff like that that just amazes me. So thank you. You guys, it speaks volumes about you guys. It is not anything that I'm doing. You guys are just a great community, and I love hosting it. It's stuff like that that is just awesome. So Dan, thank you very much. And Chris, we're grading this thing for you. We're totally grading it for you. So, and yes, Dan, Chris is a big time collector. Hit him up. He's a Pirates fan. Steel City, obviously. He's a Pirates fan. So Chris, if you need his address, I will give it to you so you can send him out something nice in return. But we will get this graded. And now I cannot wait to see what it grades out as. I'll take a look at it later when I'm not when I don't have a camera and a microphone in front of me to see exactly what I think the card will grade out as. Offhand, I am guessing a 9 because I have a feeling, but I could be wrong. I am so hard on telling borderless cards, like if they're centered or not. And I have not looked at any corners yet, but we know it's pack fresh. We know that. So I would assume at least a 9. So we'll see what it grades out as. Give it about 45 working days. It's going to be fun. So yes, Chris, I will send it to you. Dan, I'm sending him your address. Don't worry. Don't worry. Unless you say no, there might be some reasons why Dan does not want his address out. But Chris will send it to you, and then he'll lose the address. How about that, Dan? So you guys, we are rolling up on 11. Like I said, I do have to go coach the game tomorrow. So I think we'll end the stream a little bit early tonight. Again, thank you for everyone that got in. Be on the lookout for the Donruss review next week. We'll do another Donruss break next week. It'll probably be the last break of April, too. Enjoy your weekend. If you are out in the wild, I hope you're having some good luck finding cards out in the wild. That's been a lot easier lately, so that's good. And as you're ripping those packs, keep showing the hits over on Discord. I love that. That is all I need. But yeah, of course, shoot a couple buckos my way. And trust me, Chris has got to have some somewhere. So send him a little care package. That's sweet. That's awesome. So yeah, as you guys are out there ripping packs, love seeing the hits over on Discord. I hope you guys are hitting fire when you're out there. Enjoy your weekend. I'm going to sign off a little bit early. And as always, be good to your family. This community. Look at how good the community was to each other right there. I'm still like shocked. So kindness is a very powerful tool. So be good to your family, be good to your friends, be good to your neighbors. And of course, as always, take great care of yourself. Have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the spring weather, and we'll do it again next week, guys. Take care. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Chuck. Thanks for everyone that was in to break. Loved this one tonight. Honored to host you guys. Take care. See you later.